And hi, good morning, Facebook and YouTube. We are happy to have you all here this morning during our Arbor Week celebration. We are joined this morning by Diane Warwick from the Tennessee Department of Agriculture. She is the Urban and Community Forestry Program Coordinator. Nice to have you today, Diane.
Thank you.
And we also are joined by Lynn Tucker, a familiar face here in Brentwood to many of you. She is the chairperson of our Brentwood Tree Board. Good morning, Lynn.
Hi, Deanna. Happy to be here.
Yes, good morning. So we are talking about Arbor Day, this Arbor Day celebration this week. We kicked off our celebration on Sunday, and we are excited for the community to join in. And Diane, let's talk about the importance of Arbor Day to the state and to communities like Brentwood. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Okay. Well, the Arbor Day Foundation, in cooperation with USDA Forest Service, Urban and Community Program, also the National Association of State Foresters, began this program in 1976 with the intent to encourage cities to regard their trees as necessary infrastructure, just like roads and street lights. They are our green infrastructure. And so the intent of the program is to protect our trees that are growing in urban areas and to provide a framework for cities and towns for conserving and even increasing their tree canopy. And so the importance of these programs is really to educate and to help cities and municipalities protect this blessed resource that we have. And it's so important for our clean air and clean water and also our human health. Arbor Day, like I said, began in 76, and in 1978, our first tree city was declared, and that was Norris, Tennessee, and they've been a tree city for 42 years. And this year, the city of Winchester has become our very first tree city in Tennessee at 1 year. And Brentwood, you are really close. You're 31 years. The community has done a wonderful, excellent job. And I'm especially proud of the tree ordinance and the tree protection laws that you have, the volunteers. And, one of the standards to become a tree city is to spend $2 per capita, based on your population. And Brentwood spent $12.41 per person taking care of your urban forest. So,
wow.
Congratulations to Brentwood.
Wow. And those are great statistics to hear. I mean, we have a tree board, and Lynn leads that group of volunteers, most excellently. And, for 31 years, that is something to really be proud of. And Lynn, you've been a part of the tree board for many years. Why is this award and the continuing of it so important to Brentwood?
It gives us, first of all, national recognition. I mean, we are part of a much bigger picture, but it's important to us because we know that in our community, everybody loves trees, and the more trees we get into the community, the more successful we'll be as far as our beauty. We have our parks. We have so many parks. We have a lot of shade. We're fortunate that we have a lot of hiking trails that have trees, and we are always wanting to plant more trees in our community to give us more benefits.
Yeah, and Sunday we were able to kick off Arbor Day with several trees being passed out to community members. We're hoping that they're going to remember to plant those this week, right, Lynn?
We are. In fact, I hope that you have checked the YouTube video on how to plant a tree. Some of our scouts and one of our community members, Skip Hebert, did a wonderful video a few years ago about planting seedlings. And it's a very simple process, but if you don't know what you're doing, you might not have that tree live. And that's what we want, as many trees to live as possible.
Exactly. And so many trees are often planted in memory and in honor of people. And part of the Arbor Day celebration week, the Arbor Day Foundation encourages people to plant trees, not only for people, but also for pets. Diana, are you familiar with this program?
No, I'm not familiar with the pet program, but there are several municipalities across the state who actually are able to raise some money for their tree boards through a planting program in memory of, and they provide plaques. And a lot of these places in the parks and on public property, they're actually starting to run out of places to plant the trees. And so I'd just like to speak to that, like Lynn said. It's important, we talk about Tree City and the city taking care of those trees. Well, those are trees on public property. And if you were to hover a UAV above your city and take a picture, our urban forest is comprised of so much more than those public trees. I mean, a large percentage of your urban forest does occur on private property. So that's where it's so important to have people plant trees, to care for their trees, and to manage them so that we have healthy trees and healthy people.
Indeed. And, talking about the health of trees, emerald ash borer, one of our volunteers and a city employee, Aaron Kinney, calls that little green beetle kind of cute, but it's really, really destructive. And it's becoming a huge problem for the past few years here in Tennessee. Can you shed light a little bit more about the emerald ash borer, Diane?
Well, actually, I'm not the insect and disease specialist. That would be Dr. Cameron Stoddard. But I did speak with him this morning, and the emerald ash borer there are 65 quarantine counties. That's pretty much from the middle of the state all the way east. And it is still moving west. So it's very destructive. It will kill ash trees. And the main problem with that is once you notice the symptoms on the tree, the thinning crown or the dieback or whatever, that tree is already gone. That root system is dead. And so that's the danger of the ash, because when they fail, they completely fail. The whole trunk, the whole thing falls down. So we don't recommend anyone planting ash. And if you have one in your yard you'd like to protect, like I said, it's a hard thing to do because once you see the symptoms, it's too late. So it's a sad story, but hopefully we'll find some replacement trees to put back once our ash is gone.
Deanna, we are being very proactive, as you know, on our tree board by having a kind of a subcommittee now that is meeting frequently, and we're putting literature out to the community on our website, on the city website, about this pest. And we are also part of our Arbor Day celebration this week is a kickoff of our contest, our photo contest and our promotion contest to eliminate or at least control emerald ash borer in our community as to the best of our ability. So please check out the website for that. We've got lots of good pictures, and that contest is coming up, and we'll be announcing that on Saturday.
Yes, definitely. And this is our website right here, brentwoodtn.gov. And you can see some of the things that you have to look for there for emerald ash borer, sprouts from your tree trunk, bark damage. It is really a destructive little bug. As you can see, this is what it looks like. It's actually smaller than a penny. Correct, Lynn? Correct.
And the bug isn't what causes the problem. It's the little larva that causes the problem that we can barely see. So we're trying our best, and we hope for the best.
And any of you at home who may be part of your neighborhood's HOA group, this is actually a flyer that the tree board created. You can download this, and it has facts about when the emerald ash borer actually came into Tennessee, which was back in 2002, it came into the US, and then in Tennessee back in 2010. So it's been here, several years, first discovered in Brentwood shortly after that. So these are Brentwood specific resources on our website that can definitely help you out with that. And yes, Friday is a big day this week, as we have an announcement of a big emerald ash borer contest that the community can be a part of. So Diane, Lynn, we're really appreciative that you were able to give us some time today. Is there anything else you want to add, Diane?
Well, I would just like to add that it's important that we keep a diversity. We plant native trees, and we also keep a wide diversity, because unfortunately up north, all their street trees were ash. And so when a problem like this comes along, it's devastating. So if we, diversify and plant a lot of different genera of trees, not just different species, but different genera, we can help protect ourselves from, catastrophic events like this in the future.
Perfect. Great advice.
Anna, thank you so much for having me today.
Perfect. Thank you. And Lynn, did you want to add anything else before we go?
Well, excuse me. Speaking of contests, we're continuing with our acorn contest during the week. So check on the website, guess the number of acorns. There's going to be a prize for that, a nice prize. And then the rest of the week, we're going to be having some other online activities. Some Ask an Arborist Day will be tomorrow on the website. We are going to announce on Saturday our writing contest winners from the combined Ravenwood, Brentwood High, and Brentwood Academy schools. So we got lots more coming on during the week.
Definitely. And Lynn is referencing all of the things that you can find right here on Facebook, on our channel here, and our website as well. So be sure to check out all the ways that you can win some of those prizes she was talking about and celebrate trees and Arbor Day. So ladies, we both thank you for being here today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.